Hey everyone, Courtney here with Southern Owls. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is super cool. We're doing another TMIGifts.com collab. So everything that I'm using today for this YouTube tutorial, you can find at TMIGifts.com. Use my discount code OWL20 and you'll receive 20% off your entire order. The cool thing about TMI Gifts as well, you can go to their website, go to the collaborators tab, find Southern Owls, and everything that I used on this project will be linked there. So that makes it really easy for you. So we're gonna start off with an evergreen base. This super cute welcome to our hive sign. We're gonna do 3 different 10-inch deco mesh. And I pulled some really cute ribbon that they have available. We have 2 2.5 inch, and then 3 1.5 inch. And guys, I like this ribbon so much. I already had it in my stash, so I'm gonna use this one first. But it's the same ribbon. It's the same ribbon. But there's no use in me opening another thing of ribbon. So let's get started. So we're gonna take our evergreen base, we're gonna cut off the tag. Let's cut that bad boy off. And I just kind of like to spread everything out just a little bit, fluff it out, and this just gets it ready for that deco mesh. So don't be afraid of these evergreen. They are just like the raised wreath forms. They just have green tinsel. Don't be afraid of them, okay? So now we're gonna take our 10-inch deco mesh, pierce some holes, and let me find, I just put this on top of my rotary blade. So we're using yellow, black, and white 10-inch deco mesh for this project today. Maybe. There we go. Let me know, drop a comment if you have shopped with TMI Gifts. Let me know. I want to know if you've ever shopped there, if you're thinking about shopping there. Let me know what you think about my friends at TMI Gifts. So I like to save time and put my mesh on top of each other. Find something heavy to keep it in place, and we're going to cut this mesh at 25 inches today. This is a rotary blade that I like to use. It's just easier to me. I think it's all preference on what you like. I like the rotary blade because I feel like it's one swish motion. It's an easy cut. I'm not chomping on my deco mesh. And I just feel like it's easier for me. But you know, if you like the scissors, then use the scissors, you know? Use what you're comfortable with, my friends. Okay, so that makes 12. So we need a few more. That is 15. And this will be 18, which should be enough. Whoop! So we'll do 18 cuts. Just like that. And like, I brought out like all of the bee wreaths, except this was a goat, but I was like, I gotta hang these up. I think I like my bees. Okay, I'm gonna toss these down on the floor, and we're going to start ruffling these onto our wreath form. So you are gonna take one. I always like to do it like upside down like this, okay? I'm going to throw it. I always do. I just throw it on my table. I tuck it under about 1 inch to 2 inches. I find that middle. I give it a pinch. And then I walk my fingers over to the other side. And that is how we create a ruffle. So then I'm going to find 2 twisty ties on my form. And I'm just going to pop it in just like that. And we're going to go all the way around this form, sticking with that ruffle method. And we're going to do one of every color. I always start at the top. You don't have to. You can start at the bottom. You can start wherever you feel comfortable with, okay? But we are just gonna stick with that ruffle method, and then just using these evergreen little twisty ties and twisting them right into that form. I just threw some mesh off my table. I sure did. So I just flip that, tuck it about an inch or two, pinch the middle, walk my fingers over to the other side, and then we're gonna lay that right into our form. Finding two, twisting it together, and just repeating that process over and over. So we're gonna do the top and the bottom. So this is the top ring that I'm working on right now. And we will mosey on to the bottom. I think we're probably gonna have to cut a few more, which is fine. To get that going. This is gonna be so cute. Are y'all excited for springtime? Let me tell y'all, springtime here in Houston is it's not the best. It's not the best when you have allergies. My poor son, we have him on all the meds, and he wakes up puffy-eyed, sneezing all day. I feel so bad for him. Blowing his little nose. All right, just a few more, and then we'll go. I gotta get the ones that fell too. Such a goober. All right, so we got that inner ring going, and now we're gonna do these outer rings. So it's 2 rings, so now we're gonna focus on this outer one. I'm gonna use the mesh I have on the table, and then I'll pick up the one I dropped and cut a few more pieces. Start wherever you want on that outer ring, and you're just gonna do the same thing. Do that ruffle method and twisty tie these little cuties in. I always say I need a bigger table. I do. I have outgrown, and this table it's pretty big. It's a pretty good size, but I need more space. Don't we all? I started on the kitchen table. Anyone else? I started out on my kitchen table, and now I've taken over my barn studio. So I crapped out in my barn. We cleaned it out. It was like storage. It was just sitting over here. It was like our storage unit on the property. We gutted it, cleaned it out during COVID. And now I have my little crafting oasis over here. So I feel super fortunate that we actually had this area that I could do that with. Okay, I'm gonna have to bend down for just a second to get that mesh that fell. You never know what's gonna happen on Southern Owls YouTube. You never know. You never know. Okay. I'm gonna have just enough, so that's perfect. Is that perfect? No, I need to cut a little bit more. I was like, wow. We're gonna cut 3 more, and guys, I think we should add some curls to this. What do y'all think? I have not done curls in a while. I think that will make this look super cute to add a different method of mesh. Okay, let's cut 3 more at 25. So I'll throw these guys back up here. And then I'm thinking we should cut some smaller pieces and do some curls. I think that will be cute. Okay. So 25 inches. We just need 3 more. I love that rotary blade. Shoop! One swift motion. Okay. And remember, when you're always shopping with TMI Gifts, use my code OWL20 and you'll receive 20% off your order. And my code does not expire. So even if you don't feel like shopping today, you can shop later and still use that discount code later. We're just ruffling all of this in and using those twisty ties just like that. All right, so now we have our ruffles ruffling. I'm going to attach the sign and then we're going to add in the curls because the sign is pretty big. I don't think I want it yellow though. There we go. Yep, I love that. So what I'm going to use is a jewelry hole puncher. And we are just going to, right on the edge of this sign, just puncture little holes. This hole puncher is linked in my Amazon storefront, which I will link in the description of the YouTube. So if you need a hole puncher for metal signs, I gotcha. I'm gonna use these tan because the yellow I have is like a bright yellow, and I don't think that's the vibe that we're going with for the sign. I feel like you're gonna be able to see it. So what I'm doing is I'm just sticking that pipe cleaner through and twisting it, intertwining it. And then we will thread that part through our wreath. Did I not take the sticker off? Oh my gosh, I gotta take the sticker off my sign. Anyone else? Oh my gosh. I gotta do that. Okay, my little fingers are not working today. Let me grab my needle noses. Pull that through. Goodness. It is fighting me today. All right, let me take this off real quick. Let's see if it comes off easy peasy. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. And we're gonna thread this other one through. I might have to grab these little needle noses again. Okay, well okay. That one fooled me. That one was easier. Okay, here we go. Twist, twist, twist. And then we will thread this through that mesh around the ring. So there are rings on this work form. Hold on. I'm going, wait, why am I going all the way over there? Focus. And then I'm going to hold this side and we're going to flip it over so y'all can get a better view of what I'm doing. And I'm just going to wrap the pipe cleaner around the ring to secure it. And then we can cut off this extra. We'll do that at the end. Not worried. Oh, let me make this top one a little tighter. There we go. I always say adding the signs is the hardest part. Okie dokie. Cute. Okay, so now we have this on. I think we should add some curls around. I think it'll be really cute. So let's do some 10-inch cuts. So 10 inches and 10 inches. We'll do, how many is that? 6. We'll do 12. Let's do 12. 10 and 10. Okay, so that's gonna make us have 12 little cute curls. We could add more. You could add less. You could just do ruffles. This is your wreath. So what we're gonna do is pull these apart. And this is so easy. You just you see how it naturally wants to roll in on itself? Let it. Let it. You're gonna make a little tube, pinch it, and then find a little tinsel on the evergreen and twist it in. I always like to pull mine out because I think it just makes it look super cute, super whimsical. Just another element, another layer. So just let that mesh roll in on itself. Find the middle, pinch it. Find some twisties, that evergreen, twist it in. I like to pull them out. I do. I think it's fun. Twist. Or roll. Find the middle. Find some twisties in there. Twist it in. Isn't that cute? So it just adds a little bit of flair to your wreath. It's just a different element, super fun. So just let it naturally roll in on itself. I always use my table. Some people use their chest. I don't know. I just like to put it on my table. I do. I roll everything out on my table. But there's no wrong way. Whatever works for you is the right way, my friends. And we're just going to keep on adding these. Find your little twisty ties, your little evergreens, and twist them in. And then I pull them up to the top just to add a little bit of texture. And my OCD makes me go in a pattern. It does. Have to do the same color over and over. Whoop. All right, what kind of bow do you think I'm gonna make? What are y'all thinking? I'm thinking we should do a bow with some cascading long tails. I think that will look super cute. And then we will just add in some tails around the wreath form to finish out this cute wreath. I'm gonna have to squeeze it in. I can't just leave that black one out. We will find a spot for you, friends. I gotta find, there we go. We can use that guy. I'm like, we will find a spot. Gonna wrap that around there. Make sure it's nice and tight. So that just gives it a little bit of texture. Isn't that cute? I think it's fun. Okay, so let's make a big bow. I want to make a bow down here at the bottom with some cascading tails. So I'm going to actually push those down because our bow is going to sit on top of it. So here is the gorgeous ribbon that I chose for this collab. Super adorable Swiss dots. I am here for the Swiss dots. Anyone else? I am here for the Swiss dots. I wanted some cabana stripes to go with the bee. They did send me this one, but remember I already had it open, so we're going to use the one I have open. This might be one of my favorite ribbons. I did not remember seeing this ribbon pattern out last year. Look at the honeycomb with the plaid. That's adorable. And then, of course, we got our Swiss dots in the black and white. How fun are all of these ribbons together? So, of course, I'm going to start off with the base of our bow, and I'm going to start off with the 2.5 inch ribbon. So we're going to start off with our polka dot because it's our solid. And that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Let me get a pipe cleaner ready to roll. Okay. Speaking of rolling, let's do, I'm thinking what, 10 inch tails are going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. And maybe let's do, what do you think? Oh, a 6 inch loop? I think so. So let's do 2 6 inch loops. Oh, this ribbon is, this one's good. This one's a good ribbon. 2 6 inch tails, excuse me, 2 6 inch loops and 2 10 inch tails if you're using your bow maker. Or if you're using your hands, it will look like this. We are going to grab this awesome honeycomb plaid. Love this ribbon. We're going to do a 10 inch tail and lay it right on top. And we're going to stay with the same size loops. We are going to do 6 inch loops. And 2 10 inch tails. All right. I love that ribbon. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so we're gonna grab our 1.5 inch cabana stripes, sticking with that 10 inch tail. But now we're going to shrink those loops down to 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches. Okay. And we're still sticking with that 10-inch tail though. Place that up a little higher. There we go. My OCD's kicking in today. I'm so sorry. I am really fiddling with these, aren't I? You're like, hurry up, Courtney, make the bow. Okay, I will. Sometimes my OCD is worse than other days, you know? And when you're making a hand bow, you gotta make sure everything's even. Another 10-inch tail, and same thing, 2 5.5-inch loops on top of that. And then we're going to use a super cute bee ribbon just right in the middle to tie everything together. I'm so sorry, my OCD, I'm like, has to have everything organized right now. I don't know what my deal is. 10-inch racetrack loop, throw that around your thumb, measure with your heart. I never measure my racetrack loop. Sometimes I make them really loopy, sometimes I make them really little. So you just measure that with your heart. Grab that cable tie, thread it around, loop it, thread that pipe cleaner, sorry, my OCD, I'm getting so fixated. Y'all are cracking up at this video, I'm sure. Like, woo, man. She is really fidgeting with all the things today. Okay, now we're gonna lay this out and start fluffing it out. Now that it's all nice and secure, we can pull these loops where we want them to go. Cute. We're going to dovetail all of the ends. I am cutting some of them a little bit shorter so we can see all of the ribbon, so everything's not so bulky, right? Leave some a little longer, some a little shorter. Make sure you don't cut your finger. Cute. That bow be bowing. Okay, now it's bowing. Maybe. Hold on. Let me fluff it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, now I can show it. I'm like, is it me? Is it me today? Is it me? Okay, let's get this cute bow on our wreath. We're going to put it at the base of our wreath. I would start singing, but then I would have no viewers over here on my channel. Sing Taylor Swift, it's me, I'm the problem. Okay, get that bow on there. And I am just securing it to the ring. Always want to make sure that you're securing your stuff to your ring, to your actual wreath form. I'm sorry, I'm trying to let it not. Don't let the OCD overtake you. Okay. Cute. Very, very cute bow. What do y'all think? All right, now we're just gonna add in some cute tails. And I'm gonna do these tails a little different, I think, today. No, let's do, since we have the curls, I don't want to take away from the curls. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna do 7 tails. So I'm gonna do 4 of these at 13 inches. If you are wondering what I wrapped my ribbon around, those are called wreath tail boards. You can find them on Etsy. And I'm just folding that in half and cutting at an angle to dovetail. So 4 of those. So we need 7 total. So we're going to do 3 Swiss dots. And these are both of my 2.5-inch ribbons. And these are cut at 13 inches. I'm not sure if I said that, so my apologies. 13 inches. Fold them in half. And now we get to pick. I definitely want to do the bees. But now we need to choose, ooh, the bees on that black and white. Okay, we can't do the stripes then because that's going to be too much. So we'll do the yellow Swiss dots. Or do we just keep it with the honeycomb showing? I might just keep it with the honeycomb showing. Ooh, we're going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to keep the honeycomb showing. Okay, so we're just going to layer these. Look at me going all willy-nilly on y'all. I'm like, wait, but that covers up the honeycomb. And it's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. All right. 3 of these at 13 inches. Because these are going to sit on top of the Swiss dot. Okay, so now we're going to just start adding our tails in. So these are going to be super simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to find this middle center of your ribbon. So you can either fold it in half and find that crease and pinch the end and walk your fingers up. And then you're going to tie this in to your work form with those evergreen tinsels. So just find a tinsel and then twist it in there. And now we're going to layer these two. So you're going to get the 2.5 inch and lay it out and put the 1.5 inch on top. Find the middle. You can fold it in half or eyeball it. And once again, just find one of those green tinsels and twist that ribbon in. And I always like to V my ribbon tails out. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it a single because it's so pretty. I don't want to cover up the honeycomb. I like the honeycomb. All right, twisting it in using that evergreen. and then V-ing them out. I might need to make some more. I thought 7 was enough. Maybe I need to do a few more. Let's see. Twist it in using that evergreen. V them out. Maybe I'll be... We'll see, we'll see. Ooh, do I have another one in the middle that I could use? Let me pull one up. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut just a couple more, but that's okay. That's okay. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. I don't like that guy. He keeps on impeding with my sign, and I'm like, excuse me, mesh. Excuse me, mesh. Same thing. Find that middle. Twist it into those evergreens. V it out. So I'm going to make 2 more sets at 13 inches. So I'm just going to grab all 3 of these, measure them with my mat, and just throw your ribbon off. That's fine. Cut at 13 inches. And then we are going to dovetail the ends, fold them in half, cut up at an angle. Same thing, find that evergreen, twist it, and I'm tucking that evergreen in too so it's not sticking out as much when I'm done with that section. I'm going to put one more right in the corner, perfect. There we go. So we needed a few more than what I thought, but that's okay. So cute. Loving all of this ribbon. I don't know. Let me know. What was your favorite ribbon? Because I am loving this honeycomb ribbon. And make sure, remember, everything's from TMIGifts.com. So when you're shopping with them, use code OWL20 and you'll receive 20% off your order. This turned out cute. I really liked it. What do y'all think? And this is the back. Remember, we are going to have to, we'll cut off that tinsel. I use these wire cutters that I got from Home Depot. They are also linked in my Amazon storefront, which I will link here in the description. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate y'all. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on all the places. I'm on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, of course. All the places. I'm also going to take, okay, I think this is 16-inch gauge wire from, oh gosh. Well, I don't know where that went. Okay, well, I'll bring that afterwards. I think it's 16 gauge wire, and I just snip a little bit off. And this is what I use for my wreath hangers. And I just bend it in place. So that is how you will hang up your super cute welcome to our hive wreath. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, everyone.